What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Married to Goddamn Medicine, Season 8, Episode 11. No, Season 9, Episode 11, Rumor Mill. So it picks up where it left off last week, okay? And let me just tell you this. Now, I was looking at Dr. Heavenly, and I seen that y'all was putting it in the comments or whatever, but I looked at Dr. Heavenly. I look at her reviews or whatever afterward. But Mama did say that, Carmethia or whatever her name is, Mama came there to fight. Mama came there to fight. I don't know if her intentions really was to fight, but I'm telling y'all, like I said last week, go back to last week's episode, and when they were showing Toya and her friend coming in there, Mama had a face on her that said, bitch, I am not the one to fuck with, okay? And if we want to go there later on tonight, we will go there. And according to Dr. Heavenly, what they did not show is that Carmethia, she pushed or punched or hit or whatever the fuck Anila. I don't know if they just blanked that shit out and they showed that Anila didn't fix her face up or whatever because it just didn't seem like it. But then when it came on this episode, we heard the little commotion that was going on. So I can see that something probably did happen. Now, Carmethia, baby girl, you know damn well that girl wasn't no match for you. Anila didn't come at you physically, so you should have stayed your ass in the goddamn seat, okay? I don't give a fuck if it's, we always gonna be on go and all that shit. You ain't had no right to put your hands on that lady, all right? Your ass should have been escorted out then, okay? But I get it. Okay? Let me just tell you this. You was trying to protect your homegirl, and as much mouth as Toya got, Toya can protect herself. Baby, I'm telling y'all, I went down a Married to Medicine rabbit hole this weekend, this past week, and I looked at that goddamn fight between her and Mariah. Toya was handling Mariah ass. Mariah was handling her. It looked like she was handling her at first, but she really wasn't. Mariah was just pulling hair. When Toya was laid back on that floor, Toya was like, dink, 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 dink. I said, all right, she from Detroit, bitch. Okay, listen, Midwest, we got hands out here. But let me tell you something. Toya kind of met her foe, and she kind of met her match with Audra, okay? Because I don't know who would have won that fight if they would have actually fought, all right? So at this point, we trying to get down to the business of who said who and who said what about me supposedly fucking somebody up in the neighborhood. First of all, let me just say this. That is some messy ass shit, okay? That is some messy ass shit. I think you gotta be so low down to fuck somebody in your own gated community of a neighborhood. You seen how that neighborhood look like, right? And I just don't think, people say Toya, they like to say Toya dumb or whatever, but I really don't think that she dumb enough to do some shit like that, okay? I really don't think she dumb enough to mess that whole situation up between her and Eugene. I know some of y'all probably feel like she is, but I just don't feel like, girl, what? No, that's just stupid right about now. In this economy, hell no, we ain't finna mess that check up right about now. But then, girl, she was like, which one of you bitches said that shit? Which one of you bitches said that shit? Honestly, I wasn't even fucking mad. Everybody drunk at this point. And I need a little bit of entertainment. The little ghetto in me came out a little bit. I'm just saying, okay? Because I was entertained. I was just like Anila mama. Good food, good music, and good entertainment, bitch. I feel like Anila and mama know that Anila ain't shit too. So that's why she really wasn't mad that, Toya was going at her daughter. I don't know. Maybe we'll probably see something later on in the episode. But, first of all, Heavenly riled Toya up by telling her that shit, okay? Heavenly could have kept her goddamn mouth closed, and none of that would have popped off. The only thing that probably would have popped off is the fact that Audra and Toya probably would have got into it. And honestly, that probably wouldn't even popped off because Toya probably would have just left. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a tail end off of what happened with Anila and her, because she said, which one of you bitches said it? Nobody wanted to own up to it. And all of a sudden I didn't say it. It's what I heard. The girl who said it, she never, she told our friend group, okay, but you still spreading the rumor. You still spreading the rumor, so you part of the goddamn problem as well, and you not exempt. Don't sit there and act like you ain't had nothing to do with it, and all of a sudden you fucking mute when you get put on blast, okay? I didn't say it, Zania. I didn't say it. But that's what's going around. Y'all had so much shit to say. But then when Toya confronted y'all ass, y'all ain't had nothing to say. Okay? Toya was like, let me get the fuck up out of here. I said, please do. Because you don't want to do this shit up in Quiet's house, okay? Because that'd be rude. They don't come over there to your place and be fucking shit up. Toya got a problem. I mean, this ain't the second, this would be the second place that she done fucked up. Because they was fighting over at Carrie's house. They weren't fighting at Mariah's house. They was fighting at Carrie's house. Okay? Meanwhile, she get up and she just, going off. And you got to understand, for some people, they be like, all right, this a little ghetto. I understand that, she doing too much or whatever. You're drunk. Your emotions are heightened. You just found out people talking shit about you. Baby, it's just going to keep going and keep on going. And that's just what happened. So I'm not surprised. I'm not even mad at Toya for going off the way that she was doing. You putting this fucking rumor out here and you're talking about my relationship. I mean, granted, we talk about her relationship all the time, but we ain't talking about cheating. Okay? We talking about the money aspect of it. Bitch, at least some of y'all probably do, but I don't. And so she come across her mama, she telling Neela mama what was going on, and she was like, oh my God, no. I said, girl, yeah. Neela mama wanted to hear it. She wanted to hear the drama. She wanted to be messy too. I know it. All mamas do. But anyway, I said, this is wrong because all the Quiet's peoples is there. Her mama, her aunties, and everything, okay? Bitch, I said, this lady just furnished this house, okay? Don't fuck this shit up. Next thing you know, I think Toya said, and they up there talking about shit because she told Eugene, she's like, listen, I'm sticking around with somebody in the neighborhood, apparently, then this bitch up here talking about some real estate attorney. Well, I am a real estate attorney talking about my real estate shit and all this stuff because she said, she pulled my car. So, people was like in the comments, well, it's public information that you can get the stuff about your taxes on the houses and the real estate shit, the liens and all that stuff and what you pay for, whatever. That's probably true. But we also got to remember that she is a real estate attorney. So, but I still feel like, girl, why you digging? I get that Toya was coming at you or whatever. And I know sometimes you just can't take it or whatever. But it just, I mean, I was here for it, but then I wasn't because it kind of fell flat. Like, if you're going to do it, make sure it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hit her where it hurt. But obviously, it kind of did hit her where it hurt because Toya was still mad about it because she mentioned that shit, too. And Audra overheard it, right? Mind you, Simone and them was, like, trying to tell Martin, go ahead and get your girl, go ahead and take her home or whatever before the shit popped off. Baby. They heard that shit. Audra was like, and what? Okay, and what you gonna do? I'm a real estate attorney. She was like, well, I didn't ask for you. I ain't asked for no real estate attorney. You ain't gotta ask for no real estate attorney, okay? She was like, yes, we do. Up in Detroit, it was $2,500, okay? It was like, bitch, we up in goddamn Georgia. I don't know what that shit was going on right in there. That's what it sounded like in my ears. All I know is Audra got up into Toya's personal space. Now, bitch, we can dislike Toya all we fucking want, but in that goddamn moment, Toya was 100% justified. Granted, we gotta calm the fuck down and learn not to put our hands on motherfuckers. We understand that, but bitch, when you come into my personal space and your breath is touching my breath, and your breath is touching my nose, and bitch, we still in a goddamn pandemic, Miss Girl still out here, okay, and you all up in my face like that. I mean, Audra was this close to her face, bitch. She could have kissed her on her goddamn nose, and she went like this. I said, oh, hell no, bitch. I would have mushed the bitch too, okay? And she better be glad that's all she got was a fucking mush, all right? Honestly, in a perfect world, we would have just stepped the fuck back. But again, emotions are heightened. Alcohol is there. And it was just a lot. It was moving up to this shit. And I said, Audra, if you ain't want shit to get done, you thought you probably could have punked Toya. That's what I felt like Audra thought. I get it. That girl was coming at you a little bit. You got tired of it or whatever. And so, listen, I understand that. I'm on your side with that shit. But don't come into nobody's personal space. Because if Toya would have came into your personal space and you would have mushed her, I would have said it would have been justified too. Bitch, she mushed your ass. And the only reason why Audra didn't get a chance to pop that bitch back is because Eugene stepped in real quick and pulled either Toya back or Audra back. Either fucking way, he blocked it because Audra was ready to fucking go. I said, ooh. Now, I don't know. At this point, Toya got a little hands. Audra looked like she got a little hands. I just don't know who would have won that fight. It probably would have been a draw. It probably would have been a draw because let me tell you something. Size don't mean a goddamn thing. Just because Audra a little thicker than Toya, it don't mean a goddamn thing when you fighting. I'm just letting you know. A big bitch can fucking get her ass pummeled. And I seen that shit by a little person, okay? Like a smaller person, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not calling Audra big. I'm just saying body-wise, structure-wise, y'all get it. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. And then Simone was just like, ain't this about some shit? Remember when Simone said on that episode where they was fighting, she said, bitches fighting in ball gown. What the fuck is this shit? Are you kidding me? No, bitch. No, bitch. I'm telling y'all, go back to look at season 1, episode 4. That was iconic, okay? I'm fucking mess. I said y'all came out the gate with the bullshit. But anyway, it was very much reminiscent of this. Dr. Jackie was just sitting there like this. Dr. Jackie would have been me. I got a good view. I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm sure enough going to enjoy it. And I'm probably going to talk a little shit later, but I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not finna get hit. I'm not finna insert my opinion or anything because this ain't got shit to do with me. Okay? So they doing all that. They outside. They finna get Toya and them outside. They talking about it. You know, quiet auntie had to speak up or whatever. Y'all not going to do this at her home. She just got this stuff together and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. Understandable. Okay? Audra, go ahead and go home. Go ahead and go home. Y'all just doing a lot. And everybody there, at the end of the day, we not glorifying fighting and violence or whatever, since that's what y'all don't want to do on these Bravo networks. We got to be the same all around. Nobody should have put their hands on nobody. It should never got to this point. Y'all are fucking adults. Y'all are fucking married and y'all are goddamn mothers, okay? And y'all shouldn't be acting the ass like that. Even though I enjoyed it, y'all shouldn't did that shit. I'm saying. Meanwhile, Dr. Damon and Heavenly was like, she was like, thank God it ain't had nothing to do with me. And here go Dr. Damon. I just feel like it's really good, you know. I'm just glad that it just didn't have anything to do with Heavenly, you know, because I just be hating when she beginning to stuff. And I was like, Damon, your wife started this shit. She started this portion of this shit, okay? Here go Heavenly. Even Dr. Jackie said Heavenly started that shit a little bit because she told Toya about who said what rumor, okay? And Heavenly had to fucking admit it. And I was like, at the end of the day, don't bring no motherfucking plus ones unless I vet you. I don't even care if I say you could bring a plus one because somebody said that Quad said that Zania can come or whatever. But shit, bitch, don't do that. At this point, the girls don't know how to act right. A fucking mess. So we get to the aftermath of all of this. Everybody trying to go on ahead and go back to life, okay? Girl, Eugene gonna tell Toya, you know what? It ain't nothing. They just trying to knock you off your zen. What zen, man? But all right, if that's what you want to believe, that's what you want to believe. But I do think it was messed up. Okay, we can't be spreading rumors and then coming up and pulling them out like they fact. Again, I blame Heavenly. All right, you know. So next thing you see Audra and Heavenly going over to Anila house. You see Contessa, Simone, and Toya going to a little restaurant, having a little luncheon or whatever. So everybody's talking about what happened. Okay, over there with Heavenly and them. You know, they did call Heavenly out about the one starting the whole shit. But baby, Heavenly acting dumb like she didn't know. Like, girl, she was like, I just wanted to let her know so that, you know, y'all can confront the shit. So, baby, you started it. You started that part of it, okay? Not the part with Audra, but the part with Anila and Zaina, okay? You started that whole situation. And then, you know, Heavenly was asking, did you know that she was gonna come there and do some shit like that or whatever? She was like, no. And it was Quad that had invited her, whatever. Okay, that's fine. But you knew that the girl knew some shit, and you knew some shit, and you knew that she had a problem with Toya. And I just didn't understand why y'all was all in the same vicinity. I just didn't understand why y'all was all in the same vicinity because, bitch, you ain't want shit to pop out. I wouldn't have been in nowhere near her. I know we got a film, but baby, film me over there, okay? Girl, it was a lot of shit that could have been avoided. It was a lot of shit that could have been avoided, okay? You know, Audra, you know, she just talking about the fact that, you know, the girl got up in her face and that she was she was tired of Toya. She was tired of Toya always saying stuff, whatever, nitpicking, blah, blah, blah. We get that shit, okay? Still, you shouldn't have been up in her personal space. It wasn't enough for y'all to be putting hands on each other. You know, we just ignore fucking Toya. We don't pay Toya no mind. And the fact that you let Toya get you this riled up, baby, that was a goddamn rookie-ass mistake. Granted, it's human nature. It's human nature. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them wanted to put hands on Toya. But come on. Come on now. You still didn't even get a chance to put hands on the bitch, okay? Meanwhile, over there with Contessa and them, they were like, this shit was a lot, okay? Eugene you know, Toya saying how Eugene is trustworthy and all that stuff. He can be trustworthy, but are you trustworthy? You know, she said he's securing his stuff, okay? They gonna make that shit work to the end of it, you know? They had to explain to her, girl, yeah, you put your hands on that girl. You hit that girl. She was like, no, I just mushed her. Okay? Mush is not a punch. It don't matter. It's physical contact. It was deserved, but it's physical contact. Okay? You know, but at the end of the day, none of this should have happened. And they called Heavenly out about it or whatever, too. Because, yeah, she told Toya about the rumor, whatever. And then, again, you trying to say that you become part of the rumor when you start spreading the rumor. So, yeah. And Toya said, now, see, when they first started saying this shit, I literally thought that they was talking about Quad. Because, you know, it's also, here go Contessa. It's a rumor about Quad too. Yeah, girl, it's a rumor about Quad allegedly, you know, fucking around with the contractor, aka a married man. And Toya said, well, hell, I can understand why she probably did it if she did it, because, you know, get some free shit for that house or whatever. But you know, this is something that Heavenly has put out there too. Now, baby, I didn't see this video. I'm gonna admit I didn't see all of Heavenly's videos like back in the day when this shit was going on. But to see that clip of her basically putting it out there as if it's fact, yeah, you know, she sleep with me. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. And I honestly don't see how some of these girls are really friends with Heavenly still. I really don't. I really don't. I mean, you know, I just would not trust her. I don't want to be cool with some or be in a friendship or a certain relationship or whatever with somebody that I cannot fully trust. I just wouldn't be able to do it. I just wouldn't be able to do it. At the end of the day, everybody is a mess. It's rumors going around about every goddamn body. Now, who's telling the truth? Who's starting this shit? And will the real person come forward? That's all I want. Child, I like seeing the men's, okay, the actual doctors doing what they doing. You got Scott up here talking to a patient, you know, who's probably about to get another knee replacement because, oh, excuse me, he had one 12 years ago. And he said that they said that the warranty or the lifespan for was 12 to 15. And he on the 12-year mark. And it's giving him a little trouble. You got, you know, I don't know if they showed Eugene. I can't remember. But I know they showed Damon up in there talking to some lady. You know, she probably messed up her rotator cuff or whatever. And, of course, you had to get heavily in the confessionals talking about her man. My man is good. Of course, everybody like him because he do this, he do that, he do that. And we had sex every night. We don't care. We don't care. We know. Same song. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like every time you put that out there, Heavenly, I feel like you be lying at this point. I just really feel like you be lying because, like, why we got to keep on hearing about that? You know, I'm pretty sure Dr. Damon, he just be so goddamn quiet, but I feel like sometimes he be sitting there cringing in the inside when she be saying shit because I would. Like, god damn, baby, shut the fuck up sometimes, okay? I mean, dote on me, but shit. You know? Then we get this whole shit with Anila and her mama. Anila, you knew that your mother, actually, you know how your mama is, right? You wanted her out there so that she can take on the responsibility of what? Raising your kids. I'm sorry to put it that way, but that's literally the reason why. Okay, because honestly, using this blogging stuff as an excuse, it's a whole bunch of people that's out here that do blogging, they do family blogging, they do regular blogging, and they have a whole household that they are taking care of, and we don't see them complaining. And from what I hear, you really don't be doing shit on the blogging aspect of things, but that's neither here nor there. from that people looking on the outside compared to other people that's been on the show who actually got kids, who's actually doing shit, that's working, doctors and stuff, and still coming home and cooking for their family and all this shit without complaining. You doing a whole lot for a bitch that ain't got a real job. I mean, like a real, like 9 to 5 type of job. That's what I mean by a real job. You doing a whole lot, and you really getting on this TV portraying yourself as if you don't know how to take care of your kids. And then you knew that how your mama and your daddy was, mostly your mama, who is a who. Honestly, let's switch out Anila and put her mama in full time, because she more entertaining than Anila is at this point. All Anila do is complain. Mama just want to be up in the mix, okay? She want to laugh too. You know, we saw that when she was looking at the fight, bitch. Good food, good entertainment, good fun. Okay, I know that's right. Listen, she talking about some, mama, you gonna have to go. Okay, this ain't working out. You know, the kitchen ain't never been this dirty. The microwave ain't never been this. The handle on the refrigerator ain't never been this sticky. Okay, well, bitch, there go a towel. Why don't you go ahead and wipe the shit down? Them your goddamn kids, all right? Yo, goddamn kids, y'all be taking advantage of grandparents. Granted, it's a beautiful thing if you still have your grandparents or whatever, but sometimes y'all be taking advantage of these people. They have already raised their kids, okay? They are not here to raise yours. You are taking fucking advantage of her, and you ain't, and got the nerve to fucking complain. Mama said, "Let's fuck it, bitch. I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here and go to Georgia, get out of Georgia anyway." I said, I know that's right. Mama was pissed. You know, her feelings was hurt. But I'm just saying, like, Anila, you knew how your mama was. So let's stop this act, okay? Like, girl, go away. So we see Contessa at the gym, you know, the little bodybuilding competition that she's supposed to be coming into. It's up in like a couple of weeks or so. And, you know, the trainer, he just up in there. He like, listen, we got to tighten this up. We got to tighten that up. We got to work on your walk. So he got this guy to come out there to help her walk. Now, goddamn, Contessa, I feel some type of way about people who got body and don't know how to work it, bitch, okay? That's like a person that got ass and don't know how to pop that thing, you know? Like a person from that. Girl, you know, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Make that shit work for you. Contessa didn't know how to fucking walk. Okay, I said, girl, put some music on. Maybe you need some music to, you know, get into the flow so you can get into the rhythm of it all. I said, you know, Contessa, you ain't my favorite this season, but goddamn that body. All right, you know, whatever you're doing, keep it up, mama, because it looks nice. Moving on from that, you know, we get a scene with Quad and her nephew and her mom and, you know, the whole situation. They're celebrating her brother's birthday. And unfortunately, he's no longer here. That's why her nephew is staying with her. And, you know, Mason's mama comes over, and I was just a little confused about, I was confused as to why is it that, you know, Quad has custody or guardianship over him and not the mother. They never really got into that, and it seems as though everything is okay. Like, you know, they're okay with the arrangement, which is none of our business, but like I said, they're okay with the arrangement and everybody seems good. And, you know, they was just having a dinner on his behalf, probably had his favorite meal, some steak and stuff, and then went and lit some lanterns, and let them go and, you know, reminiscing. And it was a sad but bittersweet moment. It was nice. So Dr. Jackie is doing interviews for another resident, another doctor, okay, for her office, for her practice, because, you know, they're expanding and, you know, she's trying to cut back a little bit of hours and she got so much stuff that she's going on. You know, she got other businesses and things that's happening. And she was like, y'all, I'm saying, y'all, I need to spend more time with my husband. So that's why I need to hire some more doctors. Listen, Dr. Bullard, I know you just had a 1-year-old child or whatever. I just want to let you know that I think that you are a very beautiful woman. Okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. Listen, one day I'ma cast it and somebody gonna take the bait. Somebody gonna take the bait. You know, I don't know what day that'll be, but one day somebody will take the bait. But anyway, moving on from that, then we get Anila going down there to Karen just to complain about, you know, needing some fillers or some shit, and her mama, they need to get the mama out just so Kieran can say, I told you so. And we'll do anything to get Miss Gomez back. Like, if you want a room, I give you a room. You want a car? Honestly, you should have been had gave her that shit. But okay, leave that lady alone and parent your own kids. So Anila got robbed, and then everybody was talking about it, okay? And she felt like it was she was set up or whatever. It was a personal type of thing because she lives in a gated community. They got security, all of that stuff. They got a guard. So somebody must have been, plotting and scheming or whatever. I didn't like the fact that Quiet got on their phone and kind of implied that it could possibly be something to do with Toya. The fact that, they got into an issue a couple of days later, and then a couple of days before, and then a couple of days after that, she all of a sudden get robbed. Nah, Toya ain't that smart to set no shit up, and I don't even think she cared about that girl enough to set nothing up like that. So that was kind of very reckless of her to put that out there, to even imply, okay, because you don't want to accuse people of stuff that you have no proof of, or even put that out there in the atmosphere. But that was basically the episode, y'all. It is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.